Easton Fothergill, stop number 7 of the Bassmaster Elite Series, and we're here at Lake Tenkiller this week. It's been a great season so far. Rocky start, and we made a great rebound from there. 3 top 10s and a top 20, so couldn't ask for a better rebound. Sitting fairly decent in AOI. Hopefully we can keep it going the last 3 events. The Texas swing, we had a back-to-back events. We had a top 10 at Lake Fork, great event, and straight from there to the Sabine River. We ended up in 14th place. Really, I caught enough weight to make another top 10, but we suffered a 4-ounce penalty on day 1, and I ended up missing the cut by 3 ounces, so that kind of stung a little bit, but all in all, a great finish, 14th place. Another great event to keep the season rolling. For me this week, I've just gotten a bunch of different clues, which is exactly what I like. I got a couple good bites on top water in the morning. We had a couple of spinnerbait bites, flipping bites, and also a couple of good offshore bites. So what that does is it just allows me to fish free in the tournament and really dial it in once the tournament comes around, which is exactly what I like to do. It seems like the tournaments when I have this kind of practice is the ones where I tend to flourish in, the ones where I can just keep an open mind all throughout the event, just because I have so many fresh ideas in my mind that I haven't really tapped into yet. So I'm really looking forward to getting out there. We have new conditions tomorrow, which even furthers the fact that I'm excited about not being dialed in anything yet, just because things are changing so much. So I'm really excited about the clues that I got, and hopefully one of the darts that we throw tomorrow hits tomorrow, and we can just run with it in the morning. Yeah, looking back at my past, especially in the Opens this past year, it's the ones where I can fish the freest is the ones where I do the best in, I guess. But yeah, and that's exactly how I feel this week. There's not one deal that I'm more confident in than the other one. It's one of those ones where I can just lay 20 rods on my front deck and just go to work. I say it all the time, pull a troller, don't have a clue where I'm going next stop. And that's exactly what's going to be happening tomorrow, covering a bunch of different water. And yeah, hopefully one of our clues that we got in practice, one of them kind of turns into fruition in the morning, we'll run with it. Yeah, Lake Tenkiller is, definitely by far the smallest playing field that we have out here. I think it's 13,000 acres or so. Not a big lake, especially for 100 of the best anglers in the world. So, and yeah, it's a clear reservoir, super clear water. There's been a bunch of rain lately, so there's actually some muddy portions, once you go up the river and that sort of thing. But down the lake towards the dam is super clear water, which is I like being from Minnesota. So I definitely feel super comfortable out there. And yeah, it's a lake that I definitely felt comfortable in from day one. For me, when I'm riding around out there, I have so many different options that I found in practice. If I see someone on a place that I didn't mind, it won't bother me one bit. Probably hundreds of waypoints from practice on, I've marked so many little isolated pieces of structure. There's certain banks where I got good bites on, and it's just, there's a bunch of different areas of the lake that I feel really good about. So, I'm fully expecting these guys find literally everything everywhere we go. So I'm fully expecting there to be people crawling on my stuff, but I've mentally prepared myself, that won't bother me, and all we can do is just get in there with them and just bounce around, and if we cover enough water, I'm confident that, we'll run into a couple of the right ones. Today's last day of practice for the 7th stop, I believe, Elite Series, Lake Tenkiller. It's been an up and down practice. The water level came way up since the beginning of practice, and now it's starting to drop again. So, I think the fish are used to that here. I think this place fluctuates all the time, so they seem to still be biting. They seem to not really care about the water level fluctuating as much as it is. So when the water came up, I tried to make the shallow bite work, but I couldn't get it going, so at least not consistently, a couple bites here and there. But right now we're just gonna go try to find some sort of a morning bite. I don't really start catching them until about 9 o'clock, so if I can get a morning deal going along with that, it could be pretty good. So I really like the lake. It's small. There'll be a lot of boats on top of each other, but you just gotta get in there with them. So it should be a good week. I'm looking forward to it. over 13 pounds to get a check. I'm thinking 16 and a half today to win, 17 a day to win. Kind of my guess. Blue craw. A little craw trailer this week. Normally when the water comes up like it does on most lakes, the fish will follow and rush the bank, but that's really not what I'm seeing this week. I've kept the shallow bite very honest all week. You know, I've been going back and forth. I think this lake just fluctuates so much that the fish are kind of used to it. You know, they feel it rising and they don't feel like they need to rush the bank like on most lakes, so. With as much as the water's rising and falling, the fish, you know, they aren't really moving, which is kind of unusual, so, but I'm not complaining. But yeah, I think this lake just fluctuates so much, it don't bother them. Baby mama. All right guys, been pretty productive so far. You know, I've pulled my bait away from quite a few fish, set the hook a couple times. You know, got one pretty nice one. So I'm just gonna idle around a bunch more today and find some more targets to throw out tomorrow. And I'm gonna look for some more of that morning type pattern. So, but yeah, a lot more looking now than fishing. So, but yeah, that's the game plan for the rest of the day, and I'll see you guys when we start rigging later tonight or during the off day tomorrow, we'll see, but it's game plan the rest of the day. How's that look? You know, the two Texas places we were, you know, they're only 3 hours from each other, but I mean, you can ask for more different fisheries between Fork and Sabine, not just size of fish, but the fishing style and that sort of thing. From Fork, where I got every single one of them using my electronics, to Sabine, where I think I got one off electronics, everything else was, you know, just traditional fishing, so. It was kind of cool to have those back-to-backs, completely different ways of fishing, and here is going to be kind of a mix of both. You know, I got a lot of bites shallow and a lot of bites offshore. It's really setting up to be my favorite kind of fishing tournament. You know, I can pull the troller and just, you know, something pops in my mind, go throw a spinnerbait here, throw top water over this. The flames come down, you know, go drag jig along this. Just, you know, there's so many different options here, and this is my favorite kind of tournament. We got clear water, and yeah, with the weather conditions coming in, and just the way this place sets up, every single fishing technique will be in play. So you're gonna see me with as many rods as I can fit on the front deck. We're gonna have more rods next to the passenger seat back here. Just so many options in play this week, and I can't wait to get after it. It's gonna be a super fun event. Take off here. Well, not quite yet. We got here a little early because it's a little bit of a tight ramp here this morning, but it's day one here at Lake Tenkiller. Excited to get out there and looking forward to fishing a lot of different ways today. We're starting shallow, go offshore, probably when the rain comes this afternoon, go back shallow. So I'm gonna have a whole bunch of rods on the deck, and this is exactly the kind of tournament that I love. So look forward to getting out there and yeah, see what we can do.
Number one. There's a little gravel spot right there. It's got a good school of them on it. They seem to be a little smart, so just retie my Nico right now to throw in there. But there's a bunch of fish sitting right there, so hopefully we can figure out a way to get them to go. Carpet of bass up there. Gotta be some big ones mixed in. I got a good base, I would say. Just need a couple big ones now. I got one under 2 pounds in there still, so lots of room to work the rest of the day. I'm about to go down the lake a ways, and actually I'm gonna fish one point on the way down, and then I'm gonna do some flipping and some spinner baiting. Just test that out. And from there, who knows where we'll end up, but that's the next 2 spots we're gonna hit. Oh. She was on the surface chasing something tiny. Threw right in front of her, and I could just see the head sticking out. I thought she had it plenty. Dang it. Oh, there's another one right here. What is going on right here? Yeah, I got all 2 to 2.5 pounders right now. You know, I really need a big bite right now, so I feel like this is a good way to do it. So if I keep getting bit doing this, I might do it the rest of the day. So, but yeah, just gonna go a little bit further down this, and then not really sure where I go from here, but yeah, definitely need a couple 3+ pounders to, I just got about your average bag right now, so still got lots of time. So just gonna keep bouncing around, and I think we'll run into a couple by the end of the day. So that's the game plan, and I'll see you guys this afternoon. £11. That's about all it is.
Let's bring out our reigning Bassmaster Classic champion from Minnesota, Easton Fothergill. Easton with 5 fish here today. 11 pounds and an ounce, which is 30th place.
Where are you from?
Minnesota.
How many pounds did you get?
11.
home up in Minnesota.
Do you really?
So we'll spend the next month and a half up there.
Really? Me too.
So we've been a huge fan of yours for
Awesome.
a while.
That's cool.
So nice to meet you. And
Nice to meet you.
congratulations on the classic. That
Thank
was
you.
so exciting.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Have a good one. I mean, I got way more bites than I was expecting. I literally caught them steady all day long. Just, I don't know, I could not get a big one, so not sure what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I gotta believe if I can catch them that steady again another day, that I'll run into some big ones. So just, I think the biggest thing is we gotta figure out what to do right away in the morning. I think that's our best opportunity to get a great big one. And I saw a lot of big ones on the forward facing today that I couldn't get to bite. So, I mean, I definitely feel good tomorrow about kind of upping my weight a little bit and hopefully getting in that cut. So we'll have to switch things up tomorrow and hopefully catch 15 to 17, 18, hopefully, and we'll slide into day 3. But yeah, I mean, caught fish on Nico in the morning, swim jig in the afternoon. It was a really fun day of fishing, just no big ones. So we'll switch it up tomorrow and make it happen.
So much better traffic.
You're not a menace guy, are you? Yeah, it's gonna get bit by a 2 1/4. Day 2 here at Tenkiller. Had 11 pounds yesterday, sitting, I don't even know where, quite a ways down, but I know weights are tight. We're still really close to the cut line, so a couple 3-pounders today, we should slide in there. Switching it up today, gonna spend probably half shallow, half deep, but we're gonna run a couple different areas, different sections of the lake that I didn't get to hit yesterday, so kind of the same deals we ran yesterday, just in new water, so still trying to figure out where we're gonna start this morning. Looks like we got some rain showers possibly starting soon, so probably start shallow for an hour or 2, see how that goes. But yeah, just gonna run around and set the hook as many times as we can, and hopefully a couple of them will be big today. My beam's broken. My scale's broken, my beam broken. Look at that.
Just gotta catch.
Got 4, lost 1 good one. But yeah, I mean, lots of bites. So now I'm just struggling with, do I stay shallow or start hitting my offshore stuff? That's kind of what I'm trying to make a game plan for, so. But yeah, got 4, none of them are big enough to keep, so really 0. Gonna bounce around some more offshore stuff. I'm seeing some nice fish. Just got to figure out how to get them to bite. But yeah, have 1 good one, a couple medium ones, and 2 small ones. So if we can just catch a couple of good ones, then you know we're right where we need to be. So still have basically all day left. Found a bait in the drop shot that they're kind of eating a little bit, so we're just gonna, like I said earlier, I got lots of offshore stuff to hit. That's got some good ones on it. But yeah, just gonna hit a bunch of stuff the rest of the day and hopefully get you know, 3 more good bites, and we should make it Saturday. So that's the game plan, and we'll see what happens. I'll see you guys this afternoon.
Easton Fothergill, how are you this day?
I'm good.
This is crazy. Tournament bass fishing is nuts, isn't it?
Oh, it's crazy, yeah.
I mean, the things you guys put yourself through.
Yeah, we had 2 storms today, and then now it's 80 degrees and sunny.
Go figure.
Yeah, it's about like the fishing out there.
You got some fish to show for it? Okay, all right. So we're looking close, right?
Nah, I'm gonna be a little bit short.
Are you a little short?
A little short.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm gonna have a little over 23 for 2 days. I think 24 is gonna be cut.
Yeah, 24 looks like what it is, Easton. So it looks like you're gonna be working the casino show tomorrow.
Your reigning and defending Bassmaster Classic champion from Grand Rapids, Minnesota, Easton Fothergill.
Good googly moogly.
12 pounds, 6 ounces with 23 pounds.
Yeah, I just could not put the pieces of the puzzle together. You know, this morning I fished some docks, ran with that for a while, that died. Fished offshore for a while, caught some, and then that died, and then I went flipping, and you know, I never ran into anything good, but it happens, and looking forward to the rest of the season. Thanks for all the support back home and all my sponsors, and look forward to ending the season strong.
I know you will. We look forward to seeing you up at Lake Tenkiller.
Yeah, I mean, in practice we had crazy fluctuating water levels, and then crazy weather too. All of practice was sunny and glass calm, and then most of the tournament so far has been overcast, and then obviously storms today. So there's been nothing consistent this week, which has been very hard to kind of stay on top of things. And you know, these guys, as they always do, they're able to make the right adjustments. Wasn't us this week, but that's okay. We're gonna watch Bassmaster Live tomorrow and the next day, and we're gonna learn from our mistakes and take our momentum into St. Clair. It's kind of crazy to say that. It feels weird that we're not, you know, fishing a Saturday in contention for a Sunday. You know, that just goes to show how big a deal momentum is. The biggest thing now is we got to make sure that this doesn't start a negative momentum swing. So just gonna work hard, and good thing is the next 2 events are up north, which I obviously feel really good about. So St. Clair and La Crosse are both places I absolutely love. Really looking forward to getting over there and finishing our season strong. Yeah, Mississippi River I absolutely love. So yeah, it definitely keeps the positivity up, knowing that we're going to 2 lakes that I absolutely love. So I'm really looking forward to it, and yeah, we're gonna have 2 good events to end out the season. I feel it. All right, guys, that wraps up the Bassmaster Elite event, the 7th event of the season here at Lake Tenkiller. Thanks, guys, for watching this episode of King's Bass, and we'll catch you at the next one at Lake St. Clair.